get it started. Hello, people of the world. Today I'm going to be interviewing DJ Figs, formerly based from Portland, now in Chicago. Notorious Scratch DJ. This episode we're going to be talking mainly around scratching because I feel like it doesn't get enough love. So I'm going to do that. Scratch for about 5 minutes and get into the interview. So thank y'all for tuning in. DJ Figs, I'm excited for this interview. Just woke up. I need a ring light for this thing. I feel like get a better attention grabber for people to watch. Let's see. I'm gonna try to go around I don't know, 120s BPM. This guy is a, I don't know, 3-time scratch champion, so he's out of this world. I'm kind of nervous to go against him. Not against him, but scratch with him. Let's see. Let me invite this guy. Hey, there he is. Oh, man. Hey,
Yo.
check 1 2.
Oh, fuck. Don't tell me it's only going to work with the built-in microphone on here because I'm using the Go Mixer.
Oh, really?
That's what I
Yeah.
was saying. I was like, I've never done this through the Instagram before.
Got you. Yeah,
Here, let me.
I can only hear you through through the,
Oh,
the phone.
fuck. I'm not going to pick it up that good on here.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
it's all
Anyway,
good.
we can still talk on here. That's fine.
Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all and stuff. How you been?
Good. Just counting down the days, man, till the move. And then,
Oh, ooh,
yeah, I'm leaving the 29th to Vegas.
wow, yo.
I'm gonna
So
be
that,
more close to you guys for sure. I'm happy about that, and I know flights are gonna be super cheap. And
yeah,
Disciple and everybody else from back at home has been hitting me up. It's like, oh, you need to come out, do a session and all that stuff like that. And I was like, I've been wanting to for a long time. So I do miss all the guys out of over there for sure.
got
But
you.
it's been a little crazy out here still, and
Yeah, I bet,
just,
man.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, for sure. I was thinking, so maybe yeah, we'll probably scratch for like 5, however long, and then we'll get into questions and stuff. Um, yeah, I think let's see. You want to do it a cappella or with the beat?
Thinking with the beat, I'll throw
With the,
something on my sound.
okay, cool. Um, let's see. So we would be rocking our own beats then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Got you, got you. All right, let's see. Oh, that sounds good. Just got tuning in.
No, you can go first too if you want.
All right. Let's see. Okay, own beats. Which beat are you going for? Like what's your favorite go-to beat? Like BPM wise.
Uh, I like my electro stuff, something
Yeah.
like higher BPM type of shit. But I'm going for something like a little bit more funky on this beat that I chose. It's like about 90 BPM on it. It's something to
Oh,
start.
okay. Yeah, I'm at you then. Hold up 1 second. I was gonna go like 120s and 130s. Let's see.
Oh,
Let's
fuck,
see.
got my
What's
drum
up?
and bass. If I want
Oh
this on the fat days for sure.
yeah. Okay, hold on. All right, all right. So me go first.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, dude. I'm scratching with you. It's been like 2 years.
2 years?
It's been almost 2 years, man.
I thought you were on longer than that, man.
You left in 2018, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
2 years.
scratcher in the beginning, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of left when I kind of first started there. I think.
I know. I saw you at the first few, and then I just vanished.
I know. Yeah, I was like, yes, he's gone. I could do a little bit of good scratching. You know?
Oh man, that's how like when Selly's there too. I'm like, I can't get at that guy shit on his level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, you kill it all the time.
More better lately. Like him and his fucking hydroplanes are insane.
I know. All right, let's get into this here. Oh, dang. Okay, hold up. All right. Can you hear it?
Yeah. When you start cutting, like the beat, like it just drops like so hardcore.
Oh, yeah. Oh, like the sound, like gets off a little bit.
Yeah, like it switches, like it just decreases and it goes back and forth. Let me try.
Okay, yeah. Let's try it. Let's try it.
How's that coming out?
That was dope. Yeah, I could hear everything.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Here, let me try and scratch over your beat. I want to see how it sounds.
Okay. I know it'll be delayed.
Oh yeah, it does. Here, hold up. Oh, it does.
Not that bad. Not that bad.
Jeez. Dang, dude, calm down, man.
That's the one that was a little bit.
Okay, here, let me try another beat, and then we'll see if it works.
Okay. Work on my crab still. That's something I'm not that great at. I don't know why,
Crabs?
but I could do this so much easier doing hamster switch on that because it's like bouncing it off it like the wall. I don't know. know, man. There's some certain scratch I could do regular, but then I could do it like the hamster for sure.
I,
Um,
I feel you.
like twiddles and shit, like for sure on hamster. I can't do it regular.
Yeah. I feel there's some scratches I can't do on certain BPMs for sure.
Same. If it's like super slow, it's like I
Mm-hmm.
don't throw out because I like doing more of like the combos and stuff like that. Like more like the technical shit. I
Yeah.
just like adding things in like one line and then like learning slowly to separate. You know, doing the drags or like adding in the transforms and stuff like that to give it the space in between.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to work more on that and with like more of like stuff and
Oh
not
yeah.
just machine gunning it like the whole fucking time.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's my problem. I try to make good everything, especially at lower BPMs like 70s, like 140s kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, and then when I started, it's like I just wanted to go like straight in combos and stuff like that. When I still really like went to the basics, you know, like the Joe Cooley scratches and OG flares, stuff like that. Just like the basic, you know, like certain like the patterns and stuff. I just wanted to get into technical first, and
Mm.
I till this day I was like, fuck, I should know like some of the other basics that I just don't even do because like all the time, but
Mm.
I'm just trying to throw in like different hand variations with my combos and stuff. So I don't
Mm.
know. I need to write it. I need to write it down for sure. Like what I do. I just know it by memory of like how I start out on stuff.
Yeah.
Like one that I've been showing everybody lately, like that how I like to start off. I like to do those. Here, let me see. Let me go. Like that, like in the beginning, something like
Uh,
that. When I some random shit, and then I go some with those.
uh, you know, I think you do it like really well. You like flick the record back with your hand.
Yeah, for like the slices, like just go. Like you're doing
Uh,
like a one like yeah.
exactly. Yeah, I feel like that's something I gotta work on too. I feel
The scoops, man. I call them the scoops.
Tom Coop. Geez. Yeah, I feel like that separates like really good scratchers. You know,
Yeah,
like I don't know, you just have a specific sound to it.
everybody has their own style, especially being out here in Chicago, man. Everybody is fucking unique. Like their style, the way that like how they do like with their funky beats and all that stuff. It's like the flow. It's like J Mars. I love J Mars. Like he's just fresh with that shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, artist, him with his crazy scribbles and his take and stuff like that. Man, I can't compare to anybody else with how he does stuff too. You know, so
Right.
I've learned a lot. You know, hanging out with these guys, and then the different styles that they do, and taking notes down and shit. But and I tell them it's like I literally found my style of how I did my cuts within like the last couple of years, and then um, got better with just the hand, the record for sure, the control.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, we have like little a little community of scratchers down here, in Portland. You know, do you think Chicago has more of that, like group? Like, there's more people involved.
Yeah, I think so, but it's just getting everybody together to come out because everybody's schedules are so fucking crazy with work and stuff like that too. So it's like we got a lot of people out here, but
Mhm.
other than when we don't have Scratcher, because like it's not every month like how it is in Portland, which I fucking loved. It's
Yeah.
like because when I was working, I'm like, this is like my time, like my one time of the month that I got my time, you know, to do it, to hang out with the guys and stuff, and I always look forward to it because it's once a month. But here, it's like I've only been to meet 4 scratchers within the 2 years, I think.
Mm.
4, 5 years. No, no, 2 years. No, 2 years. Well, only 4 to 5 scratchers. Sorry, that many out here.
Really?
But and especially due to the COVID thing, we were supposed to have a couple before I go.
Yeah.
Artists wanted to bring shortcut and stuff, but this whole virus thing fucked everything up.
You have a
Sad.
lot of. I mean, there. I guess there is a like a um, shortage of like DJs out there, like small group.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, like there's big names though, like J Mars, artist. Boy Genius is out there. Like you gotta, yeah,
Yeah.
like you got a
Um,
big
big
name.
one. Big ones. He was the he done Red Bull and all that stuff. He's really fucking dope too. Mad Jazz. He's fucking dope. Um, who else? K City, Kevin. He's a good friend of mine too. He likes to do a lot of events. He's done the radio thing too as well.
Mhm.
Um, but just whenever I get the chance or whenever somebody's free, I always hit them up just to come over to my pad and stuff. We don't have scratcher going on,
Yeah.
like just jam out and stuff is all I like to do, pretty much.
For sure. Yeah. Gosh, yeah. Like I only scratched with you for like a couple months or so because I remember
It
I
wasn't that
went.
long.
What's up?
It wasn't that long, but I'll be back down there, man. It's like I said, I'll be a lot more closer.
Yeah, for sure. It's like a gonna be a get together at Scratcher. It's gonna be like Figs is back.
Yeah,
He's he's bringing artists. He's bringing Boy Genius. you know.
everybody.
Yeah.
I artist and one of the guys from Scratcher. What was it, Mike? Mike MSA. Yeah,
Like
man,
yeah.
that one. And then you had Flip Flop down there too. I was like, where's everybody coming now? And I left.
yeah, I know. Oh man. Oh yeah. Matsu came through.
Yeah,
He
Matsu up to shout out to Slow Roach.
up. Matsu kills it. Um.
That's dope. He's in that group now. That's
Yeah.
legit.
Yeah. Portland's getting out there, man. We're trying. But
And then yeah, I haven't really seen much other activity going on besides everyone doing the live feeds and stuff.
I know.
So
I guys, man. I miss going back there and scratching it up with Selly for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's,
What's your go to what's your go to favorite to scratch on?
wait, say it again. Sorry.
Go to equipment to scratch.
Equipment. Ooh. Well, I've always been, glued on my TTXs. That's what I put everything on, and I've had these since I started scratching. I've been 7 years now doing it, and then I love my Rain 56. I like the 62. It has the Innovator Pro 2 in it. Um, other than the Best Axe,
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Like the PMC 06, but that was like my favorite one as well. And then my Z2, and then I just been glued on the 62 a lot. I wish I had a fucking fader in there, man. It's really dope.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, what would you say is the difference between the TX that you have and the Tech?
Wait, you cut out. Sorry.
Oh, my bad.
Are you?
What's the difference between the turntable you have now?
Oh, I say the ultra pitch, and then the motor is pretty damn strong on it too. For like,
Mhm.
um, it doesn't lag. I like the 1200s a lot, but I've had the heavy hand when I started in the beginning, so these are like go to for these because the torque on these are really good. Like it has the three different mode settings for it. Like I got it on the high, like always,
Yeah, the pitch. Yeah.
for sure. And then I don't know. I just like these, but they do have a tendency to like overheat.
Oh, yeah.
There's three different gens that they did. Like this is the first gen, and the second gen that I have, it broke. The motor on it just went to shit. It just doesn't work anymore.
Mhm.
But with these ones, the problem is that they didn't do is that when they manufactured this stuff, they didn't put any vents for for it to breathe at all. And I took these to a couple events, and like the platter was just scorching fucking hot after like 3 hours because
Wow.
like it's super hot itself. And I thought this thing was gonna blow up on me, but it still fucking works. That's the only problem that they do is they didn't the heating situation. They just overheat so much. I don't know why.
Crazy. Yeah, I bought those recently too. They're freaking heavy, man. Those things
Yeah. I wanted
like
the regular the PDX 2000s. I want to get those, but now I've seen prices have gone up on those quite a bit lately.
oh I know, yeah. Dude, equipment in general is a struggle, man. Like
Let's
it's
get lucky online for sale, man.
yeah.
And I got this one for $50.
You did? What?
Yeah, I got it all the way out up in Eugene.
No way. Oh,
Yeah.
from Connor?
No, I got this up over. It was on the campus. Some girl was like selling like three TTXs. She's like, they're $50 each because I guess her boyfriend like done cheated on her or something. So she literally got rid of all his shit. And I came out with like a bunch of like Frosted Breaks and Craze records. And she's like, $55. And she said, you can take whatever's in that bin. And I just grabbed all the fucking battle shit.
Yo.
$dollars. So I came out with like 32 records and then a TTX, and then I swapped I got the straight arms because they had like you could change it to the S arm or like the straight arm, and I was like, I just want the ones with the straight arm for sure. I just grabbed those out of there too. And she's like, you just take it. I'm like,
Yo.
cool.
What? Dude,
That's
you
50 spent on the table, man. And then my other TTX, I got it for like $100. This is all like Craigslist shit. So it's just whatever you could find out there, and I just rushed my ass down there. I had one of my friends, he bought another TTX, so we just came out with two and a bunch of records and stuff for super cheap. So I was lucky.
you hit the lottery, bro.
Uh,
Crazy.
no, there's stuff out there. You just gotta fucking look. I just hit that up. And she's like, that was the last day I post, and she's like, I was just gonna fucking dump them somewhere. I was like, if you don't sell anything, I'll grab the other stuff at the back.
Yo. Man, yeah, you said you the straight arm. What's the difference between the S arm and the straight one that you
Oh,
like?
I just took it off. Like, that's why you
Hey,
literally attach it off the thing. Um, this just like for me, for it's like more ideal for the sport. So
mm,
that's how I see it as, and I don't think it skips as much.
mm.
Depending if you have a fucking major heavy hand on it.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, I know for sure. I have a heavy like I remember one time I was down in LA with DJ Babu, and I
Oh,
was
lucky.
yeah, I know. Yeah, it was for the DMC, so he allowed everybody to go through to Beat Junkies and just practice.
Yeah. Shout out to Babu, man.
Oh yeah, he's the nicest guy. Like
Oh,
if I tell anybody who to meet in this DJ industry, I would go say like Babu for sure. But yeah, but like no, I was with him, uh, DJ Manuel, and
yeah.
we were just having a scratch session. But I have such a heavy hand, and they have like real vinyl, scratch vinyl.
Hmm.
So my shit was just skipping all over the place. I was so embarrassed, man.
I know.
There's
It's
yeah,
the same thing on the you're using the 1200s, and you're looking at the head show, and it's just wobbling so fucking much, dude. And it's just like, oh god, you try your best not to do like any heavy scratches because you know damn well it's gonna skip on you. That's
yeah,
like where you have to be gentle. But I
yeah,
just don't know how some could do it and some don't.
yeah. I
And then
know. It's like
I
yeah,
stop completely. It's like I know I'm not putting that much pressure on it. Come on.
yeah. You got to mess with the tone arm weight too. I'm like
Yeah,
heavy
man.
hand. Yeah,
Especially for
uh,
that's the thing you don't want. And then like you're just sitting there trying to adjust the the weight.
the weight
Um,
exactly.
but it's a torture to see how much that short is just bending and bending. I one time it was a cut session that I had bought a brand new needle, and then within like 4 hours, by the time I got home, like it was already like bent super hardcore, and I was like, and it just stopped working. It just went to shit after one session. I was like, that was before when they announced that they weren't even going to manufacture, like, produce more of those needles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then everybody went fucking crazy, and it was like, what are we gonna do? I know there's other options, but that was like a major fucking loss for us. And then the
Yeah.
prices just jumped for them too. Like a 2-pack on Amazon, it was like $400 just for 2 styluses.
Ooh.
Go to hell.
Go down. What would you say that's your favorite needle to scratch with?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I have the Ortofon. I like those just as much, but I don't think no one will replace the shortest. You
I
know what
don't
I'm
think.
saying? I just
Yeah.
like how it tracks. They're tough, man. They're tough, but
Yeah.
not for that.
You can tell the sound difference too with those.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's more on the warmer side
yep.
for sure.
Yeah.
It picks up that low end really damn good.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely. Um, so would you prefer control vinyl to scratch with or actual scratch vinyl?
Vinyl, the straight vinyl for sure. Like when I had my tractor, I was like, it took me a little while to have myself delay a little bit on how the record motion works with that
Mhm.
on the control vinyl, and then the same thing with like the fader. I felt like I had to delay myself just a hair, like a tad bit difference, and I got used to it, of course. But if anything, man, I always do vinyl straight up, like just to
Yeah.
cut.
There's
Yeah.
no other feeling with it.
No, there never will be. I tried the phase for a little bit, and
No.
I didn't. I didn't dig it. I've only had it for like a couple months, and I gave it back to my friend because he was letting me use it because he had like 2 sets. And then he's like, "You don't like it?" I'm like, "No," because every time I put on the 12 o'clock and my uh, like 2-click OG flares,
Mhm.
like with tears and stuff, and I feel like it just drifts. It just.
Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, don't scratch with phase. I feel like, even though they always come out with updates and stuff. Hey, we're fixing this, we're fixing that. They never do, man. It's hard. Like I feel like the end game.
They can't do any more to the hardware itself. It's like it's all in the firmware, and you got
Mhm.
that one shot, and then if you fuck it up, then you know what? That sucks for you guys because you already done produced, made all these. You're not gonna take all of them back and be like, all right, we're gonna change a couple things on it for y'all guys. I'm like, no, it's too late. That's why I
Yeah,
said this is the first round. This is the first batch of how things are going to be with it. So I wasn't too worried about trying to get it like right away because it's like, well, let's see how the first one goes, and if there's going to be another one, maybe I will consider it. But I just wasn't too impressed as far as like the scratching part with it, just how it was just going so hardcore. But everybody seems like they're fine with it. I don't know. Maybe it's just depending on the setup or the computer or something. I don't know.
hmm
I I just did it with mine. My computer's fine, but it's just I just didn't
hmm
think well. It's cool without the needle part. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. You
but I
do.
think regular sets, like just a mix or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what that's its main core value around it is you could use it in clubs, you can use it for mixing,
Yeah.
but scratching and all that technical stuff, I feel like it's not made for that right now. Yeah,
How the other fools on social media and stuff, they're still using it and they're just still fucking murdering it. Like, I don't know.
yeah,
Um, one of the guys from Scratch Science crew, which one is it? I don't know if it's Aosis. I think I seen him do some crazy with it with his crazy that he does. Shout out to Scratch Science for sure.
yeah, yeah. Um, what's your favorite sound?
The Scratch?
Hmm.
Oh, well, I don't want to say the typical on fresh because that's already just. I mean,
Yeah,
there's a. It depends. Like for me, I've been really digging this one right here. This Scratch Lords.
oh yeah,
That one. I like how the phrasing on sentences are.
hmm Yeah,
and
phrasing is hard. Yeah, phrasing is hard to get. I still need to practice it. Like I can do the typical one, two, three, four, you know.
yeah,
Uh, but like the cut like a guillotine, I can't understand how people do that yet.
yeah.
Gotta.
The thing that I like with it is that it's ultra pitched, so you slow it down like crazy. It's like then you could see how close the words are. Then you could separate the shit like with the phrases. That's why I've been doing that a lot like lately. But
Mm,
like doing like one two, and then I go on to the next one, just let it out, and then the last part of the phrase, and then I would just put something into it, like with it, like just going back and forth and do some forwards or stabs or whatever like that. Like it actually like helps me, you know, think of like more different ways to throw the words out, like in the sentence part. And
right.
with the ultra pitch, that really does help you a lot. And then if you have it, I don't know how they do it with the ultra pitch record, but then have it on a regular 33, you know what I'm saying, the speed, and then they're just killing it still. And I'm like, I can't listen to it that fast, and then when I'm trying to scratch, it's going all over the place, and it's like, I don't even know what I'm hearing now.
Yeah. Crazy,
That's
crazy.
insane.
Yeah.
Still learning.
How did you get into scratching? Like how did you get into DJ?
Oh, how do I get into it? Say scratch pickles, and then this old apartment that I used to live in back in Portland, way long time ago. I must have been like 9 or 10 years old. Had some neighbors that they were old school, you know, DJs, and I used to go with my brother all the time, and then they'd be going out and smoking and stuff or whatever, and then I just go and watch like old VHS tapes, like when they had the turntable TV and stuff, and then they had the old school DMC battles and stuff. He had like a big library of just battle like VHS tapes, and I used to watch those and play Super Mario and all that stuff. But I was like, that's really cool, and then like listening to the hip hop music, like you know, like how DJ Premier, like he would do his cool sentences, you know, on his cuts and stuff. That's what helped me right there too. I was like, I want to do that because you know, you play some dope ass beats and you just have some grimy sentences, you know, like some murder shit
Yeah.
flows. And by the time it's like, you know, realizing how they did their scratches, like it's like, oh, it was just like basic babies and like forwards and chirps and shit. But it sounds like the little scratches that made it go a long way with the song. Like I was like, I want to do that.
For
But then
sure.
me, technical shit.
Yeah, you took it way farther for
Mm-hmm.
sure. Yeah. Um,
Here,
why DJ Fig? How'd you get your name?
Figs. The first three letters of my last name. Back
Mm,
back in school, everyone called me Figs or Figgy,
mm.
Fig Newton. Dude,
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was gonna like, oh, maybe he likes Fig Newtons.
that's fucking good, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and then like figs, just figs. The S. That's it, man. And
yeah.
the
Dude,
rest.
congrats on your last battle in 2019 Writers Block or Writers Bench.
Oh, the writers bench for the Battle of the Eagle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Was that your
Man,
last one?
there was supposed. I won 2 years in a row, and we were supposed to have another one, and I was like, I wanted to do it, but this whole virus thing happened. I wanted to go for 3 years straight, but
Ah,
so.
next year.
And then I've been talking to other people about the IDA. I just wasn't feeling it, man. I'm just
No.
gonna be real. Everyone knew damn well this Figs is better than that, but you know what? I just didn't like. I was telling you know uh, the guys that were running the battle and stuff, and about how my sound just wasn't coming out good. I had everything redlining so much on my end because I run it through my tractor at the time, and I should have done like the OBS software. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? I just did that not too long ago, and then I was just like listening to over, and then when my time was coming up, and then my thing too, I wasn't running like straight direct, you know, Ethernet cable, and I was just lagging out so hard. But then the time that when I was trying to scratch, I was still running the beat off of the session in app. I should have downloaded it, like recorded it to play it on my tractor, but I didn't. And my sound was just so fucked. I smoked too much weed that day too. I was drinking. I will say that shit too. Like I just wasn't in my zone, man, and I wasn't feeling comfortable with it. Like I was just put on the spot. I just had my mind was just going all over the fucking. I always get nervous for the battles. I always do. But this was being like live too, so that just messed me up hardcore, man. I just like gave up. I was like, I already know J Mars was gonna whip my fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? He was
Yeah.
good, man. After hearing him go, I was like, shit. I don't know how I could hear everybody else clearly, but nobody wasn't hearing my sound all that great. It was fucking low, dude.
Wow.
I was like, everything is up. Like this was up, and like my volumes. I just didn't know what the hell I was doing wrong with it, and I just lost my focus, man. I just wasn't in it. It's all right. And like, it's not like it's the fucking end or whatever like that. It was cool for the experience to doing it live like that, but I know it's going through Zoom and stuff, but there's still going to be some other, applications that they're going to be coming out with to do more, like less
Yeah.
laggy shit. So I was kind of hard on myself after the first couple of days with it too, because I was like, I know I should have put on a better fucking fight than that, but
Yeah.
whatever, dude.
Yeah. It's all good, man. Like,
Yeah.
there's always going to be technical difficulties for sure through
I,
online battles.
I told everybody after that, I was like, I'm not like shit at all, man.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, don't sweat it, man. It's all right. And I was like, it did beat me up the first couple of days.
Yeah.
So you learn. But
That,
there's gonna be more battles, and once all this shit blows out, then hey, I won't mind doing it in person. I like doing it more in person than want to do something online.
oh yeah.
But I think if it was like for the last round, the final, I think I probably would have done more better just to record a fucking clip, like how we did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't gonna enter. I literally wasn't gonna enter, but I had everybody calling me up. It's like, dude, put your fucking video in, and I was like, all right. I got off of work. I did it in like 30 minutes on the day of the final night, and I just submitted it in. I was like, okay, whatever. And if I don't make it, I don't make it. It was just the experience just to do it, and I
Wow.
didn't get that fucking far with that. But I was like,
Yeah,
wow.
you got it though. Jeez. That's crazy. No, like yeah.
Shout out to Rated R, man. That guy's fucking murder. I'm always gonna tell that guy that I was like, man, he is killing this shit lately. Like
Dude,
he is fucking good.
dude. He always kills it too. I love watching him scratch, especially I think he did this last year at Nam too. I think he went against oh gosh, who was it? Flip Flop, I think. But yeah,
Yeah, it was for the Invitational.
yeah.
Man, he beat Lopez and Flip Flop in one sitting. Shit,
Dude, crazy.
do that. Shout out to Lopez and Flip Flop.
Oh yeah,
Man,
they kill it all the time, man.
and Flip
I
Flop the steps. Whoa.
yeah, it's
Fire.
like those type of DJs that make you just want to quit scratching. You know?
Yeah, why even try?
Yeah,
Why even try? Shit. They're really good, man. Shout out to all those guys. Like I said, it was like, for me, when I started, it was everybody, like, watching the old school battles. And then uh, Ozrock hit me up. He's like, hey, I was in a little chat with them before Scratcher. Oh, it was just me, Sally, and then Oscar, and they were like, "Hey, like, would you be down to do Scratcher Portland with us?" So I was like, "Yeah, hell yeah!" Are you kidding me? I was like, "I fucking Scratcher's dope, dude." That's what made me, wanting to get more into it and be more involved, because the group is it's like, well, it's just they do once a month, and just jam sessions, all levels welcome, and it made me more comfortable that to get out of the bedroom to go, show what I had to, what I could do and stuff. And like I said, I wasn't the guy to be like, all eyes on me. I'm not a stage person at all whatsoever. I had big anxieties all throughout my school years of doing presentations of any sort. I'm just so nervous on doing shit. But doing that with Scratcher like actually helped me, you know, forget all that
Mm-hmm.
because it's doing something what I like to do and to express it, and that helped a lot, man, for real.
Yeah.
Like I anxiety for sure, but it's like a good nervous at the same time. And
Yeah.
then it was right then and there. So I just got more involved, and I was like, cool, and then I got better. I say it took me within the first 3 years before I met the guys out up over there when it was they were doing Wicked Wednesdays at the time, and then they had the sessions after. Well, they had the sessions first, and then they had the freestyle, like the rap battles and stuff like that too, you know. And then my friend Mauricio Poets, shout out to Poets, was the one that took me down up over there to go hit up my first Wicked Wednesday to go. He's like, dude, he's like, just go scratch. And then Oscar was the one that helped me with open arms. You know, he's like, hey man, he's like, don't be afraid to come out. You know, he's like, come jam with us and shit. He's like, it doesn't matter if you're fucking good or not. He's like, it's just all about the, you know, the good vibes and you know just jamming out. So
Yeah.
shout out to all those guys that you know helped me get out more, and then Selly like influenced me more to get more better with it too and shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that's
Shout out to all those guys for
yeah,
sure.
those
Um,
guys helped me a lot.
mhm. Yeah, I know. I feel the same way about high anxiety and stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
I really am just like an introvert, and I don't like attention like that. Um,
Yeah.
it's hard. Like I think I gotta really thank DJing for out there and being able to meet people like you, meet people like Sally, be able to go to scratchers. Like my hands were so sweaty and saw you guys scratching. Dude, I don't even want to go up there, man. But
I
yeah,
told you, I was like, you're gonna go up. The first time I met you, I was like, go up, dude, go do
yeah,
your thing.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. But yeah, no, I gotta thank you, man, because I wouldn't be who I am and where I am today without you guys. So
Same with me, man. I feel the same exact way, and it's like just getting you out there.
mm,
You know, this doesn't matter, dude. Just come hang out with us. That's how it was. And
mm,
it took me a long time. Like I would have hit up, you know, like with the Wednesday sooner before Scratcher happened, but I wanted to get myself more better because I always thought it was like what people would think of me. You know, I know I wasn't good at the time and shit, but I wanted to be more better, so I don't go out there my first time and be like shitty. And then the
mm,
first night that I did, I went out my first time to express my cuts in front of the people, and I never done that before. Within the first years, being stuck in the bedroom, I was like, fuck. And I was like, there's a lot of people in here. And everybody's really fucking good and shit. And then that's when I saw Celia, you know, doing his thing, and I was like, all right, it's like it's cool seeing his cuts like right then and there. And I was like, I can't compete with that, but
mm.
it didn't matter.
Yeah,
Oscar, you know, he's like, it ain't even about that, man. He's like, just come fucking vibe with us, dog. You know, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah.
I can picture you saying that too. Hey, but look at you now, man. Like you got what? How many titles already? Because you got out there.
I won since I left. I've won 5 battles. So 5 battles within 2 years. I mean,
Jeez,
that's
dude.
not bad. I mean, it's not like serious titles or anything like that, but it was just like whatever they were throwing out. It's like, okay,
Yeah,
I'll give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? And I won
yeah.
some. Um, Shout out to the Guitar Center out up over here in Chicago. Top Fagel.
Mm-hmm.
He's the manager up over there that throws the events. Like I got, what's it called? I got next or something like that. It was something like they do with through Shore and do like those jetpack bags or whatever, like those DJ bags and stuff like that too. Like anything that like he gets a sponsorship for it, like throw the events out there and they'll throw like a little battle and stuff. They'll have one for like the scratch, and then they'll have one for like they're using the phase two at the time
Mm-hmm.
for like regular DJ sets, you know, like beat juggling and all that stuff like that. They had 2 different categories for sure for like the people, and it was all free events and stuff. So shout out to those guys that like they actually like have the sponsorships to do it, and,
Yeah.
you know, cool fucking events. Like it's cool to do that. But since this whole thing happened, I wanted to do more before I go, but doesn't mean I won't be able to come back anymore. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right, definitely. Yeah. Who would you say you would battle with in the future besides Cubert?
oh shit. Anyway, it was like, um, fuck. I would like to get down with Flip Flop. Like I said, his stabs, he put my stabs through the fucking test for sure, man.
Yeah.
His flow is crazy. Um, who else?
Yeah.
I like to do some, more with the D styles. So
He's,
I'm
yeah.
definitely at Vegas for sure. I'm not going to be staying that too far away from him out there.
True.
So once all this dies down, he said that he'd be down to come over and come jam out at the pad and stuff. And once I get everything set up and things are more better and all that. So
Yeah.
it's cool. And who else?
That's a hard one.
Yeah, that's a hard one. Is it? I know he's going to be anytime soon. That's insane, man.
Yeah. Man. Yeah. Cubert he's a different alien, man. He's an alien. Like,
Yeah, he's different right now. I tell you
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
We already know how that's going, so I don't want to talk about that shit.
Yeah.
Everybody's already giving their own opinions about what the fuck is happening.
Hmm.
I myself, it's like there's still something going on,
Hmm.
and it ain't just about love.
Yeah.
I mean, I got love too, but I don't know what the hell he's.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know what he's loving right now, but
Yeah. No, but
I don't hear anything coming from anybody from Scratch Pickles talking about that shit.
right.
Yeah, I just wonder what they're thinking. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
What's wrong with
Yeah.
this guy? And then Flair too. They're talking about Flair. Flair's on fucking haywire and shit lately, man. Shout out to Flair. Like I said, he was the one that helped with a lot of fucking cuts. Like I said, with the fucking Flair. You know what I'm saying? But that guy went on some fucking weird shit too. I have some screenshots that I done was reading over, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
Hmm.
I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on with these guys, man. It's like they're all coming out of the woodwork. Same thing with like Ricky Rucker, and all that shit too, and backing Q on it too, I guess. And I was
Yeah.
like, interesting that they didn't like each other for so fucking long, and then all of a sudden he's backing him up on some stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with that. Which is
I don't
weird.
know. I feel like
Like we just
yeah.
won't own. I don't know. Like I said, to hear so many legend has it, he's done this and this and this, and I'm like, from everybody that I've been hearing that they talk that he's done on some weird shit. Same thing with Flair too and all that stuff too. But it's like, who knows what's true and what's not. But
Right.
if anything, that just doesn't change the fact that they brought inspiration to so many people that got them to where they are today. Same thing with the community and stuff like that too. But if people are gonna hate, what I'm saying, I'm still gonna love Q for giving me the motivation and inspiration to be a cutter. Not just him, but the whole scratch picture. Shortcut, everybody, like Quest, all them guys. Like it's not just Q in the group. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely.
So
That's dope. Yeah. My dad always compared his scratches to teeth too.
Critique.
Like
Oh man,
yeah.
gotta go with that one. Like I said, Critique. And that was that one too. Same thing with the IDA. I was like, I got more nervous too because Critique was in the motherfucking building. You know what I'm saying? But I know goddamn well he knows I ain't like that shit. You know,
Uh,
because man, I had a lot of inspiration off that guy too.
oh yeah.
Critique and the guys from Asthma Funk, Kodak Visuals and stuff. Since being out up over here, everybody's like, dude, he's like, you got that Asthma Funk flow, like that slow, like murderous type shit, Like, I guess. They say I have West Coast flow. I don't know how, but
Yeah.
they say I do. I'm like, I am from the West. That's
Yeah.
understandable. But
Yeah.
I've been a big follower of like the Asthma Funk guys and Idea. Shout out to Idea for sure. Um, and then same thing with Critique. I was like, man, he's just that fucking combos are crazy, man. That's what gave me. wanting to do like that type of flow, like how they do it too.
Yeah.
That's they're dope, man. Shout out to Kurt Keith, man.
I wish he did more videos, man. Like I love his stuff.
Yeah, but we already know he's goddamn good. What more does he need to?
That's true. That's true.
Same thing with IQ, man, for
Yeah.
sure. Like IQ is fucking amazing too. Shout out to IQ. Um, like I said, like there's a reason why he doesn't do battles. He's like, I'm fucking good. He's like, he's too good. You know what I'm saying? If I
Yeah.
had to have a or to see a battle, I want to see against Critique and IQ. That's
Ooh,
my battle to see, like a cut battle. Those two guys,
dude.
like
I,
for real.
yeah.
That'll be an intense one.
Right. Right. I wouldn't mind to be in the in the sidelines for that one. Just have my popcorn ready. Just see 3 rounds of that shit. I would love to. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Like it's hard to know who would be the better one. Like their skill and flow is just so crazy. Like
Mhm.
I don't know who I compare. Shit.
Yeah. I wonder where they get their thoughts of and
Yeah.
how their style.
I know everybody back then they would write down the combos and stuff on the paper, like, but it's just all the memory, what they could pull out, freestyle stuff.
Yeah. Um, how would you say you got your control over the vinyl? Because I know you can cut over any BPM.
Mm.
Um, I feel like you like the drum and bass type beats. Like you have
Fast,
so much control over that. Like,
yeah.
like I feel like I'm doing it because like I get like hurt right here, when I keep scratching.
I'll
I don't
tell
know.
you that,
Yeah.
like, the arthritis and everything is gonna start hitting me than expected. I'm 30. I'm 30 years old, and I feel like my hand is already like 50. It's
Yeah.
like it will hurt, man. Like same thing working with like, like doing the certain scribbles and tears. Like you're literally doing your hand like that, back and forth, like certain combos and shit. And then later on in the day, there's just been days when I'm just sitting at home and like right here, like it'll just lock up, like it gets stiff and I can't move it. But I put myself through the pain just trying to learn the scratch in particular, doing the same thing for like about an hour or so. And then same thing with like the fader hand, like right here, that
Mhm.
starts to hurt too after a while. Even when you're doing power scratches, yeah, it does work on your shoulders for sure. Like stabs or something like that, or the chirps, like you have to fucking freeze yourself hardcore. Like your shoulders, man, that hurts.
They do, man. It's hard. I don't know how you guys do it. Like even Q, like he's still doing his shit. And
Yeah,
how old is he? Like almost 50. Crazy.
53. It's
Yeah,
50s for sure.
in his
I was thinking
50s.
about D Styles, how he does his stuff, man.
Yeah.
And oh, he's 50 exactly. So, D Styles, like, man, he
Yeah.
does that. It's crazy. But like,
Yeah.
I see his hand, but like the way like his hand looks like right here is like I can see how he gets that pop.
Mhm. Yeah.
And
The pop instinct.
he uses his thumb too and shit like that on some cuts, man.
Yeah.
And I almost wanted to ask him when I was in Vegas for the King of the Hill battle because he was judging that. I almost told him, I was like, dude, how's your hand holding? But I didn't. But I was like, fuck, dude, I know that shit's gotta hurt, man. It has
Oh,
to. There's no doubt. Because I get fucking good.
yeah. Dude, I was at the DMC last and in Los Angeles, and Brace was performing with his you know, fader,
Yeah.
the one
The
that can change pitches and stuff.
up and down.
Yeah, yeah.
You're talking about like the MIDI, the note one.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So if
That
you
shit's
ever,
hard.
oh, I bet. Like if
I
you
tried
ever meet,
it one time at Sally's and I was like, go up one note, but I was, it goes do 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 do. And
that
then
shit's
you're kind of making sure when you're opening that fader that you're not going over one note and shit. That's hard,
yeah,
man, to balance that out because you're not used to going up and down with that. You're only going one side.
I know. Yeah, that shit's the art, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I met him, and you've met him, right?
Who?
DJ Brace.
I don't think so.
Oh
Mm.
man, he if you ever meet him, shake his hand is like fucking like the Hulk. Like he fucking, you could tell he scratches for hours. So it's crazy.
He,
Yeah,
he's dope.
yeah,
Everybody,
yeah. Everybody's dope. Yeah,
everybody's dope.
but yeah. Let's see. Why scratching? Do you do other skills like juggling and stuff, or why did you gravitate towards scratching?
I did some juggles in the beginning, but I'm just not as good with like, doing right-handed stuff. I don't know. I just stuck with the cuts more than the juggling stuff. And I was like, that's what I was more comfortable with. I mean, I could do some juggles, but not super complex, complicated shit. Just it's enough to get by onto some juggle patterns, I guess.
Right.
Um, Rick, Rick the Ripper. Shout out to Rick. He was the one that helped me learn more of the juggling because he would come over and cut, and he's like, "You want to juggle?" And I'm like, "Okay," but I can't do like how he does. He does his OG patterns and shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
man, he's good with that shit too.
Man.
But I'm just a cutter, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, it's therapeutic.
yeah.
It's like every time I warm up, I always go straight to cutting first.
Mhm.
You know.
And then there's a dope beat, and I see it on the computer. I'll just put that on and
Mhm.
record something.
Yeah.
You know,
It's therapeutic. It like gets you through your day, kind of. You know. Yeah. What you up to now, man? Like what?
killing.
Um. Feeling.
I'm just, now if we could go now, then we would go now. But we're just sticking it out here till the end of the month and
Yeah.
make me and the wife.
Yeah.
And just right now, I'm gonna have some people come over a little bit later. I'm trying to get as many people come through to jam out before I go and stuff and get some filming done and all that and
Right.
clips, do some live, I guess. And then yeah,
Yeah.
so everyone
Hey,
like the whole time I've been out here, man, everybody's been so open, like hey, come through, because like I said, Sally was the one that told Eric about me and stuff like that, before I came out.
mhm.
Like hey, my boy's coming out up over there, and I follow those guys too from Scratcher and stuff like that as well. And um, I went to like a little festival out up over to meet up with Toltec and Art, and then they were just telling me how everything was running and with Scratcher and all that stuff like that too. And everybody that I met has been so fucking cool with me, dude. Like I feel like anybody that I go through Scratcher, like no matter where it is I'm gonna go, it's like I got you know some hook, like some cool people to meet, to expect to meet out there when I go somewhere, and
Right.
they come jam with us and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, cool. That's what I do mostly. So
Yeah.
everybody's very humble and with open arms and stuff like that. Since I've been out here, everybody's been cool with me. Like it's awesome. I like it. The
Got
community wise. So yeah.
mhm. For sure. Yeah, and Vegas is cheap, so why not? Yeah,
It's gonna be hot.
it's gonna be hot. It's
It'll be
gonna be
really hot, man. But it's fine. And the weather up over here in Chicago is crazy. It was like sprinkling and shit last night, and it's like what 67 right now. I don't know how the fuck that is, and it's like all that stuff. It's like it reminds me of like Portland,
yeah.
but with major PMS or something, major mood swings.
Yeah, major. Well, shoot, man. Yeah, Instagram an hour though, so I mean, we got 1 minute left. Thanks for taking it, man.
Thank you. And then like I said, I'll keep you up to date when I make my way up over there and stuff like that and stuff, and I'll hit up the guys and all that to see if we can throw something together. And of course, Rick, he always throws burnt chicken,
Yeah, he always does. He always does.
crispy kebabs and shit, and his plain rice. Hey, and that's just good when you're stoned as fuck, though.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. He got the man cave for sure, though.
Oh yeah, he has like 3 different ones in his house. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
So no, he's been hitting me up too, so I know he's gonna want to throw something when I get out of over there for sure for like a barbecue. So you know what's gonna happen. And
Gotcha.
tell your pops I said what up, and everybody, whenever you see everybody out there, I'm
Yeah.
making my way.
Dope. All right. Well, 5 seconds left. Peace, bro. I thank you for coming on. Thank you for everybody that's going on here.